Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
You're back with Tracy and Rob at the Orlando.
That's us.
It is. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon.
Stunning.
Beautiful. So I hope you're all well and fine and enjoying the sunshine. Our usual cups of tea or coffee in our Disney mugs. This week we're going to talk about our little weekend away that we had last weekend. It was in lieu of we didn't manage to get to Orlando in the summer, so we booked an anniversary trip to Disneyland Paris.
Yay!
To sort of, get our little roller coaster and Disney fix, which obviously all fell apart at the seams when France went on the quarantine list as well, and EasyJet cancelled all the flights.
But EasyJet didn't tell us, it was Walt Disney Travel who rang us and told us EasyJet had cancelled the flights randomly, so I was like, okay.
No, but we booked it as a package with Walt Disney World.
But you'd think EasyJet would have had but anyway. Moving on, that's by the by.
Yeah, so that got cancelled. So we were thinking, ordinarily we wouldn't have bothered too much. We just thought, we hadn't, we'd been away in the summer to Yorkshire and what have you. But we thought, we fancied a roller coaster fix, didn't we? Because it was our anniversary, we thought we'd treat ourselves to a little.
2 years. 2 years.
2 whole years.
Madness.
I know. 2 whole years since we were absolutely roasting. Standing outside Osceola County Court, getting our photos taken.
And bricking it before we went in.
No, that was usually. I was fine.
No, I was fine. Just a drive there, I was worried about. My first ever marriage. 50 years old and never been married. Never been kissed.
That's a lie.
Moving on.
Anyway, so Alton Towers we chose to go to because obviously we've got the roller coaster fix, there's the water park there, and there's 2 resorts to stay at. There's the Alton Towers, well there's more than that actually, there's the Alton Towers Hotel, there's the Splash Landings Hotel. You can also stay in a little enchanted village which is like log cabins.
They look quite cool to be fair.
They look cool.
Stargazer cabins.
They're separate. There's Stargazer pods as well.
Yes, Stargazer pods as well.
So you can book those as well, which are kind of like a wooden tent type facility. It's like a fancy.
They look like a little
type thing. Like little yurts, but wooden.
Like a little steam room type thing. You can buy to put in your garden. But to be fair, it looks on the website. They did look quite cool.
Really nice. So anyway, so there's lots of places you can stay. So we thought it'd be nice to do it, whole weekend of it. So we booked ourselves, or I booked the Dreamy Den room in the Alton Towers Hotel, which is kind of like a spa, adult sort of type hotel room, and it comes with a bottle of prosecco, and it's all very tranquil and pretty,
nice
and views,
calming.
Very
relaxing.
Nice.
Sorry, not calming. Relaxing. Yeah.
So we picked to go there, and that normally comes with you get 3 hours use of the spa, the Alton Towers Spa, which unfortunately is not open at the moment, and we did know that at the time of booking. They did make us aware of that. So we basically went off for our weekend away and had a very, very nice time.
Luckily for us, Alton Towers is 45-50 minutes away, and that's bimbling along as well, just going down B Road and A Road, so it's not far at all.
Yeah, no flights needed to Stanchie, so no chance of anything being cancelled.
Just they still do talk funny over by Alton Towers though, so it's a bit like being in another country.
You'd probably say we talk.
Yeah, it's all the owl calls.
Anyway, so we had a nice time. It was really, really, really good actually. We did have a really super time, didn't we?
Weather was mint.
Yeah, the weather was glorious, which helped. No complaints about Alton Towers staff or hotel or restaurant or any of it. It was all really, really good.
Everybody was sort of like making the best of not a bad situation, but a totally different situation, if that makes sense, because everything's up in the air. So everybody's trying to do something what they want to do, and unfortunately, no, you can't do that, or no, you can't do that either. So it's.
Yeah, but they were pretty good.
Yeah, they were. To be fair, they were really good.
Their usual lovely, helpful stuff. Never. I mean, I've been there a few times and I've stayed in the hotels a few times. I've never really had any unpleasant stuff or any bad experience. So they were lovely given the circumstances they're in. We had when we booked it online, then I rang up to speak about what they were offering as an alternative for the spa being closed. And they said, we can't really do anything at the booking end, but when you check in, just ask at the hotel, which we
lovely guy behind the counter.
Very, very pleasant young man on reception who said, I'll speak to the manager, I'll see what we can do. So answered the door about 40 minutes later to a young gentleman with this mask on and everything all correct, and with armfuls and armfuls of snacks and drinks and what have you. It was just super. So it was really kind and nice. I mean, it just made, it's a little bit of
free popcorn. Thank you.
Popcorn, gourmet popcorn.
Joe and Seth's.
I don't know what it
Something
was.
like that. Very nice.
Very nice. But anyway, yeah. So it was lovely. So we did we just left our bags in the car and just kind of told them we were there, and then headed straight off to the back sneaky little back entrance you get when you're in the staying in the hotels, because we had to have a temp check, didn't we, when we got there? So the temp check you and give you a little wristband, and then they know that you can
actually temp check you before you physically get anywhere near by the park. So if you are over the correct temperature, you can then just be sent back out and then reschedule your visit. So as long as you're not even anywhere near the resorts or the entrance point before you're being temp checked.
It's like a tent car.
Like a drive-through, like a CSI tent type thing.
Yeah. But as soon as you got that, you got your purple wristband, so that meant that we could freely wander about the resort, and everybody knew that we were, being temp checked. So that was quite a good little thing. So we headed straight off to the theme park. Had a lovely day there. Hopefully by the magic of editing.
Fingers crossed.
After this little chit chat, there'll be we'll insert the actual footage we took at Alton Towers. I'm
sorry to say we didn't take an awful lot. We did take quite a few pictures, so I'll try and get the pictures in there as well. But it's one of those things, we want to do more with the vlogging and more video, but we were more interested in having fun as well.
We wanted to have fun, yeah.
We wanted to have fun. It's like, we're like, man, we should have filmed that. Damn it.
But hopefully there'll be a little montage of films in. But I mean, we had a super time. We started our day off really well because we went straight to the Wicker Man, which is the newest ride at Alton Towers, and it's a wooden coaster, for anybody who's not been on it, and it was fabulous.
Yeah.
We just loved it from the second we got there. We got in slightly ahead of time, so there wasn't too big. It wasn't actually open when we got in there, was it? Yeah,
30-minute wait.
It wasn't actually open. Then when we got there, they were sending empty cars around, which was just so that was a good start to the day. Whilst we were in the queue for that, my telephone was ringing, and it was lovely Glenn from Dial a Flight to tell me he'd located a good flight for us for next year's trip. So hence I've got me 2021.
The guy's a legend. The guy's a legend. He really is. He always emails and rings. How about this? Or how about this? Have you seen this? Have you considered this? He'll try and get you the best deal. But all you've got to say to him is, I want to go from A to B with no deviation at this day on that day, and you're sorted. They'll pretty much bend over backwards for you, aren't they?
And so it was a lovely, it's like, what's that noise in the background? I was like, because we're at Alton Towers for our wedding anniversary. And he said, oh yeah, happy anniversary. Of course you are. Yeah, why wouldn't you be? Yeah, Orlando's at a theme park, of course. So anyway, 5 minutes on the telephone to him, and we'd got next year's flight sorted.
Flight
and car hire booked. So that's good. So that cheered us up even more, didn't it? So we're very excited about that. Then we went on the Wicker Man, which was superb.
Yeah.
And then we had a very giddy gambol about the park, picking out the best rides.
Yeah, we're sort of like we're quite lucky, really. To be fair, that because we got in straight at the start of the day, and we got in early, so we managed to chip off the big ticket rides before it got too busy. Because I think the only one we waited for was Rita, because when we first went to Rita it was 60 minutes, so we went into 13, and we came back out, it was still 60 minutes. So we sort of did that thing you have to do at parks. You can't just go following it around in sequence. You have to do this thing where you go here, then over there, and then back here, and then back over there. We sort of did that, didn't we?
We did that a lot.
Did that quite a bit. To be fair, we did quite a bit of walking, but we used their version of the Skyliner as well, didn't we?
Yeah,
their little cable car.
Which was good.
I love that.
We enjoyed that, because you go over the gardens, Alton Towers, if anybody's watching has not been there, it's not only a theme park, but it was actually originally a big country house and grounds, wasn't it? And so, it's the beautiful garden, still very well kept.
And to be fair, is it a gondola?
Yeah.
The gondola cable car is a near enough exact splitting image to the one that's used in Walt Disney World. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's possibly the same company that builds them for quite a few people.
Maybe.
Because even like looking at the ride system inside, looked the same, didn't it?
Yeah. I should imagine they're all pretty similar.
Yeah, but it was lovely. It was really nice. Apart from the fact in this one it wasn't like 95 degrees.
No, and it didn't have any characters wrapped.
No, it didn't have Donald Duck.
But we had a really nice time actually zigging around. Also at Alton Towers last weekend was Oktoberfest.
Yes, that was quite cool.
Which was nothing really. It was just basically they'd put on this Oktoberfest. So there was a big open field as you go first through the entrance. So they put lots and lots of socially distanced outside picnic tables there.
That was really cool, that was, to be fair.
There was a stage, and then there was all food and drink kiosks all around. So, like a mini Epcot.
And a massive, there's like a stand you can go and buy your marshmallows, and you have not, and you can go like, and there's another little stand where you could roast your marshmallows to make s'mores.
That's right,
toast your marshmallows. That was quite cool, that was. I see a lot of kids running around with marshmallows on sticks and their parents saying, no, I'll hold it over the fire for you.
Yeah. So we just sat in the sunshine really, and we didn't really drink because we were, we were thirsty and we had, soft drinks. But
not really drinkers, are we? To be fair, on holiday all day,
you could have sat there quite happily. And, had a couple of beers in the sunshine. It was really nice.
And I didn't have my lederhosen as well, so I didn't really would feel like I'd be joined in enough.
Also, we were about to go on more roller coasters, so we were thinking beer, roller coasters. Not so much.
But the fries, the sauerkraut, and the bratwurst was spot on.
That's nice. Really we had a nice little snacky lunch there, didn't we? So we had a lovely day in the theme park. Then we went obviously to our dreamy den room and drank some prosecco.
Yeah, lovely. Free prosecco, even better. I don't even like prosecco, but it's free, so I'll drink it.
So we had a nice, chill out there for a couple of hours, didn't we? Then we went down to the Secret Garden for a restaurant for our dinner, which I'd pre-booked, the time and everything. So limited menu there, but what we had was lovely. Yeah. And good service, and they very nicely bought us some gold heart-shaped balloons, which still background actually, which you may not be able to see in the shop.
I've done the one where you go with the helium because it was going down, so I had to do that.
Yeah, did the Mickey Mouse voice. But anyway,
quite cool.
So they were very kind. They bought that.
Yeah, it's nice.
So that was lovely.
Again, it's one of those things. It's this current situation thing. Everybody's sort of making the best of a bad job. And to be fair, the staff were like.
Yeah, they were working really hard.
Yeah, they were double hard because
they were working hard.
The amount of steps they must get in a day, picking stuff up, taking it, cleaning it, doing this and that.
It was good.
It was mad.
Yeah, so that was a good experience, and we then sat in the bar area.
But we had a little walk around afterwards, didn't we?
Oh, that's right, we went for a walk. I went to show you the Splash Landings water park, which we booked in for the next day, because you'd never been there, had you, or seen it. So we went and walked through there, and had a little wander around, and then walked back to the resort. I had a gin, and you had a
Guinness.
And we had and that was it, and off we went. And then
possibly the strongest gin you've ever had.
It was like a gin cocktail. It was called a Bramble. Anyway, oh my goodness, it was gin.
It's strong.
Woo!
So it's a lot of gin.
A lot of gin. I slept very soundly.
You did.
Except we were woken really crazy early because we got this beautiful view out of our window of the lake, pond, fountain. Beautiful ducks and baby ducks swimming around all day. Anyway, as it turns out, ducks get up really early. Theme park ducks especially.
Honking and clonking and...
4:30, they were like, wah, like that, weren't they? Which was called 4:30 a.m.
Also, who knew the Alton Towers Resort has possibly the world's loudest showers?
Yeah.
The guy, or the guy or whoever was having a shower at 6:30 in the morning. Thank you for that. I actually thought he was trying to get through the wall, the noise the shower was making.
It was really loud, wasn't
and then it stopped. I was like, thank God for that. And I was just dropping off again. Then somebody else jumped in.
The whole family must
and then they must have been taking it in turns. I was like, just leave the shower on. Stop turning it on and off.
It was funny.
In the end, it was like, that's it, I'm getting up. I'm having a cup of tea.
So we had a good breakfast in the Secret Garden again, so that was good. And then we headed off to the water park.
Water park was cool, man.
There's no footage. There's not going to be any footage of that on it because obviously you can't take a camera and recording device.
We did take a few photos.
We took some photos on the evening. When
it's empty, so because you can walk around the periphery of it upstairs, which is quite.
It's like a walkway from one hotel to the other, isn't it? So that was lovely. But we had a fabulous time in the water park, didn't we? We had a really nice time.
You can't help but have fun in a water park. I defy anybody not to have fun in a water park, really.
Well, if you like water parks, I suppose.
Well, yeah.
Fun if you didn't.
If you don't like walking or running round, obviously you're not running in a water park, so that's very dangerous. You're walking quickly, waiting for the whistle. Oi, stop running. Waiting for that.
Yeah, so we had.
But you can't help but have fun. It was great. I've never been in there, and it was like the one slide was like the one at Volcano Bay, Krakatoa, the water coaster. It had like the jets that pushed you up, and you're sitting on this rubber ring, and this jet hits you. You're like, oh, hello. It's pushing you uphill.
And a couple of the slides take you outside, so you start and you drop down into little pools, but you're actually outside, and you end up in this massive big sort of chill out jacuzzi.
Yeah, cool.
Thing at the bottom, which was lovely. So we had
especially on a day like today,
yeah,
like
it was a
nice warm day. So you go outside, you can have like a couple of slides down to these like balanced ponds basically.
Yeah.
And you sit outside, you just like.
That's nice.
There's worse ways to spend a Sunday, I suppose, isn't there? You know, you can just chill.
We had a nice time, and they were really good in there about not letting people drape their towels and bagsy beds and.
I thought that was brilliant, and I actually said to the one lad, it was
really good.
Yeah.
So really if you wanted to sit down at a table, you go and get a drink or whatever, and then sit down and enjoy your food or enjoy your rest or whatever. And as soon as you got up, somebody came and sanitised it,
cleaned it, and they were constant. There was like.
Yeah.
Half the bodyguards, half the lifeguards were constantly roaming around, helping on the slides, doing all the safety stuff. But the rest of the crew, they looked like they had more people than normal in there. They seemed to be loads.
There did seem to be a lot, actually. Yeah.
But a lot of them then, they were like larger the crew, or whatever we call them in there, with like the hand sanitizer, they're wiping everything that had a chrome surface. Yeah. So if you walked up somewhere and it was wiped, somebody else walked up, they'd wipe it again. They were wiping the handrails as you came out of the water, into the water. Yeah. Anywhere you touched on the fake rock work, they were wiping it to the nth degree. So I mean, fair play to them. They were working hard, and also on the rides as well. In between rides, they were wiping everything down.
They were wiping, and there was hand sanitizer and stuff. So
you can't fault it, to be fair.
So if you're thinking about going and you're worried, don't worry. Do go. It was good. We had a nice time, and then we came out of there and got ready, and came out with our water park hair. Don't care. Went up and had a spot of lunch at the Splash Landings Hotel in the bar. We sat outside actually.
Sat outside, yeah,
which was lovely. And then we ended our day with 9 holes of extraordinary golf, which is what their crazy golf's called. You get that automatically with the hotel booking, so it hadn't cost us anything. So we thought we might as well do that before we came home, which we did. You could either do the back 9 holes, which are difficult, or the easy 9 holes, which we did go for, and thank heaven we did, because we were absolutely dreadful. Who knew? It was so bad.
I couldn't have hit a white one on a black background.
Honestly,
genuinely,
terrible.
It was. The ball went everywhere except to where I wanted it to go.
Who knew that bad?
But like, this was the easy 9, not the other 9 holes. They were like full on technical with obstacles and everything. I was like,
I mean, ours bad enough. We were really strong. But we had a really good laugh actually. So it was, it was a nice way to pass an hour.
And it was even funnier because you got like the family before us were laughing how bad at it they were, and then the family behind us as well. Yeah. Like I hit the ball so many times and it bounced back, went off the green we were on and into the one we'd just played. So I said, excuse me, can I have my ball back please? Sorry. I'm like, yeah. So they was knocking my ball back, say it was on the 8th. My ball was still landing on the 7th.
Yeah. Madness. We were all over the place. But we had a nice time, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we finished that off and we had ourselves a little ice cream.
Yes.
And then we came home.
Can't beat an ice cream really, can you?
So it was a lovely little weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And hopefully the footage is appearing now. Good morning.
Morning.
This is our little Orlando weekend away for our wedding anniversary, and we're at the Alton Towers Resort. We're staying at the Alton Towers Hotel overnight. We have theme park tickets and water park tickets, so we'll put some footage in of the theme park day. Obviously we can't film the water park day because you're not allowed to film inside there. We'll show you some of the hotel, the surroundings, what have you, and we're looking forward to a really good weekend.
Yeah, it'll be a really good day. Weather's looking good, so hopefully all being well. See you soon.
Yeah,
bye. Bye.
Well, here's our dreamy den room for our anniversary.
That's where they're going to be making a fort over there. That's where they're making a fort. Yay!
It is.
We've got a bamboo forest through the window.
Complimentary prosecco and teas and coffees, and
chocolate teas and coffees.
Get the kettle on. There's a lovely view. So very pretty. Ironing board, everything you need. Here's a pretty little bathroom, nice bath, and shower, everything you need. our little room. Kettle's on?
Kettle's on.
Excellent.
So here we are, we're on the gondola at Alton Towers, and there's Rita. Currently a 70-minute queue for Rita, Queen of Speed, and you just see one zip off into the distance. There's another gondola. It's not quite the same as the gondolas that take you around Disney Springs and to the Disney Springs. Disney Resorts.
Doesn't go to the Riviera Resort for sure.
No.
Does not go to Riviera Resort.
No, but the Grand Floridian. Yeah. It's quite pleasant, and to be fair, it's not very dissimilar to the ones. I mean, the actual layout of it and the actual car itself is pretty much the same, isn't it? There we go. That's quite cool. Are you enjoying yourself on your wedding anniversary, Tracy? 2 years, you lucky woman.
You lucky man.
Well, yeah, that is that. It is that. 2 years, eh? Crikey. I'm going to throw her at the plane in a minute. Yeah, none of these are. Oh, yeah, there's the grounds, there's the house and the gardens.
Super-duper-sized ghost cart goes by the name of George. Well, he weighs a whopping 30 pounds and measures a mighty metre in length. Frankie, wildlife is everywhere in the park.
Well, there's the garden.
Wild stories about how some of them
Beautiful.
reveled in the man's roller coaster lifestyle. Turns out our badgers are
Stunning gardens, to be fair. If you ever get the chance to come here, just walk the gardens. It's that's still a day well spent, to be fair.
It's always been quite well done. Alton Towers Resort has always been the same could be said of the 16th Earl during this time frame.
So what you want to do night out?
I don't know. I don't even know where we're going in the garden. We just wanted to go on the skyline and didn't
Yeah,
we?
skyline.
So we don't know where it's going.
No.
That's fine. We've been on the new roller coaster, the Wicker Man. That was the most important job.
So, okay, we'll get back to you in a bit. Ta-ra now. Bye. Back in the room.
So, in conclusion,
In
it
conclusion.
was a lovely weekend.
It's
We
all right.
had a very nice time. We had a nice time. Because we'd got days off that before that
Yeah,
from
we had
work.
like
Because
6
obviously
days
we were meant to be in Paris, so we had a few days off. So we had a few, chilling days, caught up on some jobs, had a lovely weekend away, and now we're very excited that our 2021 trip is
sorted.
booked.
Hotels booked,
Booked.
cars booked, flights booked.
Everything's
Tickets
booked.
and passes are all still valid, so that's that.
So
the
all-
Estes should still be valid for next year as well.
They
I
should,
think.
yeah. So all we need to do now is hope that the
I'll tell you, don't.
hope that everything
Don't.
is.
That's-
Everybody's got a lot of catching up to do,
Don't.
haven't they?
Yes, they are.
So the 2021 trip, woohoo, is on,
You're gone.
and we had a lovely time. And Alton Towers, thank you very much. We had a super time, and that's about it really.
Yeah.
One final thing. Look at our little anniversary card. Our lovely friend Kate made that. Isn't it beautiful?
Lovely.
So cute with the mice and the thing and the. That was a little anniversary card off Kate. Thank you, Kate. That was really cute. And Disney. Oh, I just thought it was too pretty to not show you. So there it is. So that's it really.
Yep. All done and dusted. That's it now. We just chip it away as it stands. We are at 308 days till we take off. Not that I'm counting. It just gets me through each work day, that just changing my chalkboard at 5 AM when I get up. It's popping kettle on, change the chalkboard, feed the cat, chuck her out for 10 minits. And
Chuck her.
well, just like,
Let's
go,
her.
let's her out, but chuck her out, like, I won't get lost. It's all done. Big props to Glenn again from Dial a Flight. the guy's a legend. But he did make us laugh when he keeps saying, I'm going to try and get you extra leg room because he loves extra leg room.
Yeah, so I said, we get you upgraded. He said, how tall are you guys? Because I'm quite tall and I need extra leg room.
He said he was 6'4".
6'4" or something.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, we don't need the leg room, mate.
We're not too worried about that.
We want the extra luggage capacity because we bring that much stuff back when we go. Case of ears. Tracy's actually going to bring a case of ears back, but I said we don't really need the leg room, but we want the upgrade so we can get the extra suitcase for free, or 2 suitcases. I think
that is the good thing about they'll keep working even if they see a better deal, even though you've booked your flight. If they see a better deal or they see a cheap upgrade or they see any options, they'll just contact you and say, yeah, do you want to do this? And so they're still working for us even though it's all booked and paid for.
I mean, it just keeps scanning. I mean, even like this year before we went, he'd ring us up or email us like 2 months before saying, I can literally swap you to Gatwick and save you 200 quid. If you want to go BA, it's up to you guys. We're like, no, not really. I mean, the difference between going and not going, then I would go to Gatwick, but I don't really want to go to Gatwick because it's a bit of a mare to get there and back, isn't it? You know, that drive's a long drive, you know.
It is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But the guys sorted us out. So
really
who's the other guy who's helping Glenn before we go?
I don't know about before, but we now got Glenn and Debbie as our contacts.
Glenn and Debbie, that was it. No, Glenn and Debbie
as our contacts. But they just dial a flight. They're just a good bunch of people. So if you need them for anything, go for it. So that's it really. So have a good week. Be careful. Stay safe.
Wash your hands. Keep 6 feet.
All of that.
Yeah, all that nonsense with the mask.
For those of you in Orlando, I hope you're getting to enjoy the bits and bobs of Halloween treats that are going on, and
it's making me
Halloween cavalcades and the 2 new houses that have opened in Universal. So that's good.
Looking forward to the videos vlogs this weekend.
We can't wait to watch those. And there's some trick or treating and what have you available, and for the first time, I think. I mean, you're normally allowed to go to the Mickey's Not So Scary parties in costume, adults included, because you're not allowed in Disney World in costumes generally. But for the Halloween special things, you are. Yeah, you're allowed to. But at the moment, because there is no nighttime special parties, they are allowing adults in dressed up during the day. So we're quite enjoying seeing. Yeah,
there's some cracking outfits.
Seeing some good costumes and stuff. So so if you are in Orlando,
to be fair, as much as I love the summer, I do like the autumn in Orlando because but my one thing is, if you don't like pumpkin, everything's flavoured with pumpkin. Starting this week, it's all pumpkin, isn't it?
Not everything, but
the lion's share.
A lot of it. So. But anyway, so if you're in Orlando, enjoy yourself and keep the vlogs and blogs coming, folks. Thank you very much because we are enjoying watching them. And
definitely,
So and we'll see you all soon.
Take care out there, everybody. See you soon.
Next week.
Bye bye now. Bye bye.